have been traveling around these states, living in nature for almost 4 years now. And well, I started this journey that I'm on because it's just that, a journey for me. It's a journey to discover who I am, because I've never really known who I was. It's a journey of trying to make myself happy, because I never really was happy. And it's just a journey of so many things for me. A journey of helping me with my depression and some of my other mental illnesses that I have. And on this journey that I've been on, I've been able to do a lot of firsts. A lot of things for the first time. I got to see a lot of places for the first time. I got to start figuring out who I am for the first time. And so today's a special day. Right now it's the afternoon, but I've been working on this since this morning. Because what I'm about to do, I had to put myself in the correct mental state to be able to do this. And today's going to be a first. And it's something that I've wanted to do for a while. And what better place to do this than in the mountains of beautiful Utah, which is one of my favorite states. So right now, I'm about to hike down to this little overlook that's overlooking a creek. And I'm gonna meditate for a little bit because I'm about to go do my very first cold plunge in the creek below. And because I have been working on this all day, putting myself in the right mental state for this, and now I'm about to go meditate. Going to do the cold plunge in the creek, in the mountains of Utah, is part of my journey. So I figure this awesome little overlook right here, it overlooks the creek down there, and then you can hear the water flowing. I hope you guys can hear that. So I figured this would be a perfect spot to meditate before I hike down there to the water and do a cold plunge. Can you guys hear the water? Now today, the high today is 62 degrees where I'm at. And I was trying to wait for the hottest part of the day, which is 62 degrees. So the water down there, I've already felt the water. It's about probably maybe in its 30s, 40s temperature wise. We did get snow here a couple of days ago. So it's going to be cold. But it's going to be refreshing. And it's going to be one of those firsts. And something I'll probably always remember. And today's been a special day because I've been preparing mentally for this. To do this cold plunge. Not looking forward to it though, because it's going to be cold. I am looking forward to it. So now I'm going to sit and meditate and take this all in before I hike down there. So, the creek down below, it's not that deep. So I think what I'm going to do is, obviously I'm putting the feet in first, and then I think I might just lay down in the creek. But when I get down there, I'll figure it out. But I want to be able to submerge my whole entire body into the water and stay there for like a few seconds. But I'm not going to put my face in the water or my dreadlocks. And then, after preparing myself for this all day and thinking about this, I've decided that I think I'm going to do this more often. It's almost like a cleansing process for me. Because of how I've mentally prepared myself for this all day. So it's almost like I'm about to go cleanse myself. Well, because we do have to hike a little bit down to the creek, we will be going down a bunch of rocks, so it's not smart to be hiking down a hill scrambling on rocks with flip-flops. So I'm going to put my hiking tennis shoes on with no socks because it's really not a long hike down there. And then I do have some water shoes that I'll take down there with me, and that way when I step into the water I have my water shoes on, because you just never know what's in the bottom of these creeks and rivers and lakes and all that. There's a lot of people that like to party in these areas, meaning they have glass bottles of beer and stuff like that, and so I don't want to be stepping on broken glass. So, PSA announcement for the day. When getting into water, you should probably wear water shoes. Okay, I'm waiting on my friends over there to get over here. They're gonna hike down there with me, and they're also gonna do the cold plunge too. Not sure if they've been mentally preparing for this all day though. Okay, I'm ready, I think. Woo, okay, almost fell there. That would have been a nice blooper.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like right here is the deepest part of this creek right here. Look at how freaking beautiful this is. Well, it looks like it's going to be easy to get into because there's a rock that I can just step on, and then like I'm doing now, because I want to feel the water before I take this plunge. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cold. Too bad I don't have a thermometer, but that's pretty cold. You know, like if you're taking a bath and then you put a bunch of ice in it, that's what it feels like. Alright. Guess we're gonna get this done. to do it again.
Okay, that's good.
Who does this? Who does this on a regular basis? Okay, that was just a little cold, just a little bit. Now I know I told you guys I was going to stay in there for like a few seconds, and I didn't make it a few seconds, but this was my first time doing a cold plunge, and it was cold. My legs started shaking because they were cold. But I'm definitely going to come down here probably one more time before I leave the area and do it again, because I'm going to get used to this cold plunge stuff. Because I'm going to start doing it more often. Although summertime is around the corner, so yeah, still an experience. You should have seen the Alaskan. The Alaskan just went boom, boom. I mean, like it was nothing, you know, so I get it, I guess. Alright, now time to hike on back and go get some warm clothes on. Okay, I decided to keep my water shoes on because my feet were wet. That's a good excuse. Well, for my first time of doing a cold plunge, I have to say I think I did pretty good. Now I know what some of you guys are going to say, you know, because there's a lot of people that are judgmental and, you know, so on forth. You're going to be like, oh, that wasn't very long at all. That wasn't really a cold plunge. Well, to me, it was, and it was my first time doing it. So it was an experience. And it was a great experience, me doing it. Sorry, an ATV just drove by. But by the time you guys are watching this video right here, obviously I'm going to be long gone from the area. And then we're actually leaving here tomorrow and heading to Colorado, to the mountains of Colorado, where there are lakes and where some places still have snow. And so I'm going to try this out again in the mountains of Colorado where there's snow. And maybe I'll film it, maybe I won't, but I want to have one of these experiences with the camera down. Just to be able to take it all in. And by the time you guys see this video, by the way, I'm going to be long gone from Colorado also. Because you guys know my videos are about a month, 2 months behind, so. Okay, well, what a great experience. What a beautiful place. I'm camped right there above where the creek is. I get to go to bed every night in my Jeep listening to that flowing water down there and the birds chirping. I'm very blessed. I count my blessings every day, every single day, to be able to live this life and to be able to experience so many first things